Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. You're here, and it's not by coincidence, not by chance. Something much bigger than you and I has guided you to this exact moment. You've entered creator mode. And if you're still watching, it's because you've been chosen by them. Now, before we go any further, let's clear something up. Who are they? Is this some cryptic force, some hidden power watching your every move? The truth is deeper than that. They are not an external force, some shadowy figures pulling strings. They are the universe, they are the energy that runs through all things, the collective consciousness of all that has ever existed and will ever exist. And now, they have chosen you. Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lessons. You're not just another person scrolling through life, passively consuming information. You've been activated. You're now in the driver's seat of your own reality. But what does creator mode mean? It means that from this moment on, you're no longer bound by the rules that confine most people. You're no longer a victim of circumstance, tossed around by the winds of fate. You are the architect of your own universe. Think about it, how often do you feel like life is happening to you, like you're being pushed in directions you didn't choose? That ends now. Because the moment you entered this space, you crossed a threshold. You've been given access to the same energy that drives the stars, that moves the oceans, and breathes life into this planet. You have the ability to shape and bend reality itself. But the question is, are you ready for that kind of responsibility? The first thing you need to understand about creator mode is that it's not a gift, it's a challenge. You've been chosen because you're ready for this, even if you don't fully realize it yet. You're ready to step into your power. But with great power comes great responsibility. The universe has been watching you, testing you, preparing you for this moment. And if you're feeling a sense of unease right now, that's normal. Because deep down, you know that once you embrace this, there's no going back. Now, let's get practical. How do you actually enter creator mode? How do you start manifesting your own reality? It starts with your perception. Most people live their entire lives seeing the world through a foggy lens. They see limitations, obstacles, reasons why things won't work out. But in creator mode, you don't see limitations, you see opportunities. Every challenge becomes a stepping stone, every setback becomes fuel for your growth. You stop asking, why is this happening to me, and start asking, how can I use this? You see, when you're in creator mode, nothing is wasted. Every experience, every emotion, every moment becomes a tool for creation. You stop being reactive and start being proactive. You stop waiting for the universe to hand you what you want, and you start taking action, knowing that the universe is working with you, not against you. But here's the twist. You're not creating in isolation. You're co-creating with the universe. And this is where they come back into the picture. They are the subtle forces, the synchronicities, the whispers of intuition that guide you. You've probably already had moments where you felt this, where things just seemed to align perfectly, where the right person, the right opportunity, the right idea came to you at exactly the right time. That's not a coincidence. That's the universe stepping in to say, we're with you, keep going. But here's the big question, how do you know if you're truly in alignment with this universal flow? How do you know if you're really co-creating, or if you're just forcing things to happen? The answer is simple but profound. You know you're in alignment when things feel effortless. That doesn't mean there won't be challenges. It means you flow through those challenges with a sense of calm and certainty. You know, deep down, that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. There's no need to control or manipulate. You trust the process because you trust yourself. And this is where a lot of people struggle. They want to control every detail. They want to force reality to conform to their idea of how things should be. But in creator mode, you don't force, you flow. You set your intention, you take inspired action, and then you let go. You trust that the universe is handling the how while you focus on the why. And the why, my friend, is everything. Why do you want to create? Why do you want to manifest your desires? Is it for personal gain? Is it to prove something to others? Or is it because you feel a deep calling to create something bigger than yourself? Here's the truth: the more your creations are aligned with the greater good, the more power you will have. The universe is not interested in ego-driven pursuits. It doesn't respond to selfish desires. But when you create from a place of love, from a place of genuine service to others, the universe will move mountains to support you. Because, ultimately, we're all part of the same fabric of existence. When you lift others up, you lift yourself up. When you contribute to the collective contributes to you. Now, let's dive deeper. What does it actually feel like to be in creator mode? It feels like a state of flow, where time seems to disappear, where you're so immersed in the act of creation that everything else fades away. It feels like being fully present, fully alive, fully connected to the moment. It feels like a deep sense of peace, even amidst the chaos of life. Because when you're in creator mode, you're not reacting to the external world, you're shaping it from within. But here's the thing: you're still human. You're going to have moments of doubt, moments where you question yourself, moments where you feel like you've lost your way. That's part of the journey. Creator mode doesn't mean you're immune to challenges, it means you're equipped to handle them in a whole new way. It means you have the tools to navigate the ups and downs of life with grace and wisdom. It means you're no longer at the mercy of your circumstances because you've learned how to shape your circumstances from the inside out. So, here's my question to you: are you willing to let go of your old identity, the one that's been conditioned to believe in limitations, and step fully into your power as a creator? Are you ready to embrace the unknown, to trust the process, to co-create with the universe in ways you've never imagined? Because if you're seeing this, it's because they believe you're ready. The only question left is, do you? Now that you've entered creator mode, the next step is learning how to connect with the silent forces guiding you. These forces are always present, always working behind the scenes, but most people are too distracted to notice them. You've probably felt their presence before, those moments of intuition, of knowing without knowing, of feeling like something or someone is guiding you. These aren't random, they're the whispers of the universe, the subtle nudges that are constantly pointing you in the right direction. But here's the thing: the universe doesn't shout. It doesn't force its way into your consciousness. It speaks softly, in the spaces between your thoughts, in the quiet moments when you're fully present. And this is where most people miss the message. They're so caught up in the noise of their own minds, in the chaos of their daily lives, that they drown out the very guidance they're seeking. So, how do you tune in? How do you hear the whispers of the universe amidst the noise? It starts with stillness. In creator mode, you must cultivate a practice of stillness, whether it's through meditation, mindful breathing, or simply taking a few moments each day to be fully present. When you quiet the mind, you create space for the universe to speak. And when you listen closely, you'll start to notice the signs, the synchronicities, the subtle messages that are always there, guiding you toward your highest potential. But here's the key: you must trust what you hear. Too often, people receive these messages but dismiss them as mere coincidences or random thoughts. They doubt their intuition, second-guess their inner knowing. But in creator mode, doubt is your biggest enemy. You must learn to trust yourself, to trust the guidance you receive, even when it doesn't make logical sense. Because the universe doesn't operate according to human logic, it operates according to a higher intelligence, one that sees the full picture. Now, let's get practical. How do you start recognizing these signs? How do you differentiate between a random thought and genuine guidance? It comes down to feeling. When you receive true guidance from the universe, it comes with a sense of calm, of certainty, of peace. It feels light, expansive, and aligned. On the other hand, when a thought comes from fear, doubt, or ego, it feels heavy, constrictive, and full of tension. Pay attention to how your body feels when you receive a message. Your body is a powerful tool for discernment. But here's where it gets tricky. Sometimes, the guidance you receive will push you out of your comfort zone. It will ask you to do things that scare you, things that challenge you, things that require you to let go of control. And this is where many people turn back. They feel the fear, and they assume that it's a sign to stop. But in creator mode, fear is not a stop sign, it's a green light. It's a signal that you're about to step into something bigger than yourself, something that will stretch you, grow you, and ultimately elevate you. So, here's my next deep question for you. Are you willing to trust the guidance you receive, even when it scares you? Even when it doesn't make sense to your rational mind? Even when it requires you to let go of everything you thought you knew? Because this is the true test of creator mode. It's not about creating a comfortable life, it's about creating a life that's in alignment with your highest potential. And sometimes, that means walking a path that others can't see or understand. But here's the beauty of it, when you start following this guidance, when you start trusting the silent forces that are always guiding you, life becomes magical. Synchronicities become the norm. Doors open where there were once walls. Opportunities appear out of nowhere. And the more you trust, the more the universe responds. It's like a dance, you take a step, the universe takes a step. You make a move, the universe moves with you. But remember, this is not a passive process. In creator mode, you're an active participant in your own evolution. You're not sitting back, waiting for the universe to hand you what you want. You're co-creating with it, every step of the way. You're listening, trusting, and taking inspired action. And the more you do this, the more you'll start to see the power you hold. Now, let's talk about the role of faith in all of this. Faith is not just a religious concept, it's a fundamental principle of creation. Faith is the belief in things unseen, the knowing that even when you can't see the full picture, everything is unfolding exactly as it should. In creator mode, faith is your anchor. It's what keeps you grounded when things don't go according to plan, when the path seems unclear, when doubt creeps in. Without faith, you'll constantly be second-guessing yourself, questioning whether you're on the right track. But with faith, you move through life with a sense of peace and certainty, knowing that the universe is always supporting you. So, how do you cultivate faith? It starts with small steps. Every time you trust your intuition, every time you follow the guidance you receive, you build your faith muscle. And over time, as you see the results of your trust, your faith grows stronger. You start to realize that the universe is always working in your favor, even when it doesn't seem like it. You start to see the bigger picture, the intricate web of synchronicities that are constantly unfolding behind the scenes. But here's the thing, faith doesn't mean you'll never face challenges. In fact, the challenges are part of the process. They're designed to help you grow, to help you evolve, to help you step into your full power as a creator. So, the next time you face a challenge, instead of seeing it as a roadblock, ask yourself, what is this challenge here to teach me? How can I use this to become stronger, wiser, more aligned with my true self? Now that you've entered creator mode and learned to connect with the silent forces guiding you, the next step is mastering the art of manifestation. Manifestation is not just about thinking positive thoughts and hoping for the best. It's a science, a process, a deliberate act of creation. And when you're in creator mode, you have the power to manifest anything you desire if you know how to do it consciously. The first thing you need to understand about manifestation is that thoughts are energy. Every thought you think sends out a vibration into the universe, and that vibration attracts experiences, people, and circumstances that match its frequency. This is the basic principle of the law of attraction. But here's where most people get it wrong. They think that just by thinking positive thoughts, they'll automatically attract positive outcomes. But it's not that simple. In creator mode, it's not just your thoughts that matter, it's your beliefs, your emotions, and your actions. You can think positive thoughts all day long, but if deep down you don't believe that what you want is possible, or if you're constantly feeling fear, doubt, or lack, you'll continue to attract experiences that match those lower vibrations. This is why so many people struggle with manifestation. They're focusing on the surface level without addressing the deeper energetic patterns that are running the show. So, how do you manifest consciously? It starts with clarity. You need to be crystal clear about what you want to create. Vague desires produce vague results. The universe responds to specificity, to intention, to focus. So, ask yourself, what do I truly want? Not what society tells you to want, not what your ego thinks you should want, but what your soul truly desires. Get clear on that, and then align your thoughts, beliefs, emotions, and actions with that desire. The next step is to feel as if your desire has already manifested. This is where most people get tripped up. They think that they need to wait for their desire to show up before they can feel happy, grateful, or excited. But in creator mode, you understand that feeling comes first. You must generate the emotions of having already received what you want before it actually shows up in your reality. This is the secret to manifestation. When you feel as if your desire is already here, you're emitting the vibration that attracts it to you. But here's the catch, you can't fake it. You can't just pretend to feel happy or grateful while secretly doubting that your desire will ever come. The universe doesn't respond to what you say, it responds to what you truly believe and feel. So, if you're struggling to generate those feelings, it's a sign that there's some deeper inner work to be done. You may need to identify and release old, limiting beliefs, fears, or doubts that are blocking you from fully stepping into the energy of your desire. This is where self-awareness comes in. In creator mode, you must become hyper-aware of your inner world. You must constantly monitor your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs and ask yourself, is this in alignment with what I want to create? If not, you need to make a conscious shift. This might mean reframing a negative thought, releasing a limiting belief, or simply choosing to feel gratitude in the moment, even if things aren't yet perfect. And here's the final piece, action. Manifestation is not just a mental process, it's a physical one. You must take inspired action toward your desires. This doesn't mean forcing things to happen or hustling non-stop. It means tuning into your intuition, listening to the guidance of the universe, and acting on it. When you take action from a place of alignment, things start to move quickly. Doors open, opportunities appear, and the universe conspires to bring you exactly what you need. But remember, there's no rush. In creator mode, you understand that everything happens in divine timing. You don't need to force or push. You simply need to trust, align, and take inspired action. And when you do this consistently, you'll start to see the results of your efforts. You'll start to see that you truly are the creator of your own reality. So, here's my final deep question for you, what are you ready to create? What life are you ready to manifest now that you've entered creator mode? Because the universe is listening. The only thing left is for you to decide. And that's it, we've covered the core principles of stepping into your power as a conscious creator. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination. Be patient with yourself, trust the process, and celebrate every step forward. You are far more powerful than you ever imagined. This is your invitation to embrace that power, to live in alignment with your highest potential, and to create a life that truly reflects the magnificence of who you are. Now, go out there and create something amazing. I believe in you, the universe believes in you, and now it's time for you to believe in you, too. If you found this video valuable and inspiring, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more empowering content, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. And most importantly, share this video with anyone who you feel is ready to step into their creator mode. Let's spread this message far and wide, and together, we can create a world that reflects the highest potential of all beings. Thank you for joining me on this incredible journey. Until next time, stay empowered, stay aligned, and keep creating the life of your dreams.